Okay guys, look at this. Today I went seafood shopping and found out that my local seafood store has live oysters. Now, I never had these before, ever. Now, I'm going to tell you now that I'm not going to eat them raw, but look at these. Can you see that, guys? These are live oysters, like live. They are alive in here. So they did have them in the refrigerator. I know I'm not going to cook all of these today. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to freeze the rest. So I believe they'll still be good after they're frozen, because I've seen frozen oysters before in the store just like this. But I figured if I'm going to have them for the first time, why not have them as fresh as possible? Now this whole box here was $27. And I don't think that is bad. Now this oyster here, I can tell now. This one here, I could tell now is bad. It's open. It's no good. Now, I've been doing my research on them, and I know already if it's open, it is not a good oyster. So what I'm going to do is go through all of these and make sure I don't have any more bad ones, and then, you know, separate the good from the bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and put what I will be using into some salt water and ice until I'm ready to clean and shuck them. Now, shucking may be what I have struggled with today, but we will try to get all we can on video before we try to eat these. But for you guys, I'm going to try to eat these things. Once again, they will be cooked, okay? So, see you soon. Okay, guys, so right now I just have 20 oysters out of the case, okay? So I went and got me the oyster gloves to get that grip on them when it's time to shuck them. And they're actually really good and safe when you're shucking. And also I have this shucking knife that's for oysters, as you can see there, and clams, to open them after I clean them the outside. So I'm just going to use this. It's a brand new little scrubby, and I'm going to just use it to scrub the outside and get as much as the dirt and grime off. So all it is salt water that is in to get it close back to its home, and ice water. This is ice water that is in due to the fact that they're live oysters, okay? So I'm going to clean, and I'll be back when I'm trying to shuck them.
We just tried, so we got some fresh oysters just cracked open. We're going to go ahead and try one raw. What we did was put a little bit of squirt of lemon juice on it and a dab of sriracha. Didn't put a lot because I wanted to taste more of the lemon and not get heartburn. So I don't even know if this is the right way, but I'm gonna just get them off his sitter. And here we go. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Okay guys, so now I've done cleaned and scrubbed these, what is this, oysters. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I shook them. Now this is my second time today, because as you can see, Bae came in and ate them raw, and the whole thing that I done. So now I'm going to do them over and I can actually show you guys how I did it. So I did pick up this shucking knife and also these gloves out of the fishing department at Walmart, and it is made for shucking oysters. So what you want to do is first find like a groove or an entry, which I'm probably going to use this part here. Let me see if it zooms in. This part here to try to get in. So this is my flat side and this is the cup side. So I'm going to use this to hold the juices and get in. Now I am left-handed, but with my left hand I can't do a lot of things with it. I don't know why I'm really backwards, but I do have to use my right hand to cut it open and my left hand to hold it. So I'm gonna try to get in a good angle for you guys. So like I said, I'm gonna go in here into this entry point, push in, turn. So once you can get a part that will open it like that. So you're going to continue to squeeze it on through. Until you separate it. And there you go. Fresh oyster. Live fresh oyster. Like most people will go ahead and put some hot sauce and carry it on and some lemon juice on here and just take it in like that. And that's how Bae was knocking it back, not me. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do one more. I'll just go ahead and place this into my dish. And show you how to do another one. Once again, flat side, cup side. You see more of the cup from this side here. So cup side, flat side. Let me see what probably would be a good entry. I'm going to try it this way. So I stick it in and I kind of twist until I can pop it. Mind you guys, this is my first time today doing this, so I'm not a pro at it, self-taught, and due to the fact that I'm kind of crazy-handed today, I can't really get in a good position to show you guys that much. But this is why these gloves are good, because they're like safety gloves. Protect your hands. And the knife really isn't that bad. Okay, so I got it open and I'm just gonna slide it on through to separate. See that? Fresh oyster right there. As fresh as it's gonna get right there, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish shucking them, and then I'll come back once we are at part 2 of making this Rockafella oysters. Guys, are you ready? I'm ready for this. Okay, so all of my oysters are cleaned and opened and ready to go. So next I'm going to go ahead and put my mixture together, what I will be stuffing them in, okay? So hold on for that. Okay, so what we're going to do is get the mixture together now. In here I have about 2 tablespoons of butter. In here I have fresh parsley, shallots, onions, and green peppers. Hot peppers and jalapenos. So I'm going to add that into the butter. And then we're going to mix that all up. And I'm using the softer butter, so that way it's kind of easier to go ahead and get it in. And it's just like making a herb butter, which is good to use for anything. So you can never have too much of a herb butter. Because what's good is if you freeze this and then as you need it, you just add that into any type of a dish and that will be great. And this is what it would look like here. You guys see that? Yes, that's some good butter there. So I'm just going to add just a little salt, some black pepper, some Old Bay, just because the fact that it is some seafood. And we're going to use some smoked paprika because most of the time this is on the grill. A lot of people like them smoked on the grill, that charbroil. But we're going to put the broiler on to give it that. But we're going to have that smokiness from that paprika to give us that what we need. And this parsley here is more of a fresh looking parsley, more flakier than it's still dry, but we're going to use this at the end for garnish once we add the cheese. So what we're going to do is go ahead and add the mixture into our oysters and get them into the oven. And before I add the mixture, I'm just going to sprinkle them a little more with some Old Bay, just for a little extra flavor into them, because mind you guys, this is my first time, so I would rather them be more seasoned with flavor than bland and fishiness, if that's even the word. But yeah, so season them well and then go ahead to begin to add your mixture. So I'm going to make sure I add a nice amount of this butter sauce to each one. That way it is really flavored. Okay guys, you want to make sure you get a good amount inside of each one, because if it's running over, it's going to be all in the bottom of your pan full of flavor. But you want to go ahead and stuff these up with this really good, because we're going to add some breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese and hope that this is a wonderful masterpiece, okay? Because you guys are going to sit down and eat this with me. So I hope you are ready.
I'm most definitely not going to sit down. But that sauce looks good though. That looks good.
Okay guys, so here I have, let's get it, some Parmesan cheese, shredded, and also some regular breadcrumbs. So we're going to take the mussels, why do I keep saying mussels? We're going to take the oysters out of the oven now. That is hot. Okay guys, so this is what they are looking like so far. So far so good guys. They are looking delish. What do you think? So now I'm going to go in and sprinkle a little breadcrumbs just for a little texture on them, okay? Not so much, but just to give it some texture. And you could use breadcrumbs, you can use, I believe they say Ritz crackers, but I have breadcrumbs on hand, so that's what I'll be using. So go in with the breadcrumbs, and that's going to kind of thicken it up a little bit. But so far they look so delicious, guys. Probably put a little bit more in some of these because it's soaked that up. But I guess it's to kind of make it more thick. And I'll put a little cheese. I don't want them too cheesy, but just enough, you know. I don't want the cheese to kind of take over everything. So I'll just put a little cheese, just a little bit. I believe when I had these before, we went to Georgia, and I think it was Spontaneous, some type of restaurant like that. It's a seafood place. And they were so much cheese on it to where you could not really tell, you know, what was in it. So I'm gonna go on with a little cheese, not too much. And when we add these in this time, we're gonna go in with the brawler to really go in and melt this cheese. And then I'm gonna put it on the top rack because I don't want it too close on it. Yes. And when they're done, I'll go ahead and add the finishing touches with the parsley. But I'll add just a tad bit now, just a little bit, sprinkle over all of it, and then I'll add a little more at the end. And here they go, guys. This is my version of a Rockafella oyster. Can you see that? Oh my God, that is so hot. Whew, hot. They just came out, guys. So if you are ready to see me try these, then stay tuned for the next video, because we are about to eat these in the oyster mukbang. Nothing but these mussels. Me and these mussels. I should have made me some mussels with these, along with these, but we'll save that for another video where we'll probably just have all shell items like oysters, mussels, and clams. That would be great. But this is my recipe, guys. I hope you enjoy. Go ahead and try this. Hopefully we all like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the final garnish of the parsley, guys, and we are ready to eat. So So if you want to see more videos of me doing recipes like this, make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below of something that we can try to cook together, and I'll try to put together a recipe, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Until next time, bye.